So yeah, here's the scuffed one cycle. First two bets were alright, but then it really messed it up. I don't know why. If you count the bets, I only used like 6. One glitched away and that also made the dragon turn. That was insanely weird, but yeah, I don't know how this happened, but I still managed to get it done. So yeah, 7:48 is a pretty good time for FSG. As I said, I can still beat that. I will try to do that probably. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next stream or in the next video. Goodbye.
What a gamer. Shaking a ton, came extremely close to pearling or placing lava, yeah. Yeah, the hot bar as he one cycles, yeah. But dude, the beds were exploding at the right time, like. Any nerves weren't shown in the one cycle. The hot bar might be shaky, but the dragon was killed. Taught him how to one cycle? Wait. Holy fuck, I did! Bro, I taught this guy how to one cycle. Oh my god. Well, no way, dude. That was ages ago. Was that like 6 months ago or some shit? It must have been, dude. Dude, what the fuck? I can't believe you remember that. It was around the time of Simply's tournament, dude. Yeah, you were there. Fortune was there for when I taught Brent how to one cycle. Had no clue. Kayfour came and taught me while he was recovering from a appendectomy. True. How do you remember that detail? That I was out of the hospital. I might have been in the hospital actually, I don't know. That's funny. Fucking hell. And then you're like, yo, watch this. And you started pearling and breaking crystals with indigo. I was like, yo, wicked. What did you decide? And then Brent got a sub 10 on a seed for a viewer. Guy in his chat, hey mate, know the name. You got a sub 10 on that seed. He was like one of the first people to say, hey, this is like totally possible. And then he's actually the first one. That's funny. Yeah, right, that was bullshit with the C2. What do you mean? What was wrong with the run? I think this is a comfortable run. Oh, right, the hanging seed, yeah. That seed turned out to have divine trouble. Dude, that is so funny. That's the same as the Davy seed. Davy had a seed ages ago with a fast unit spawn with divine trouble to the stronghold as well, actually. Do you have that seed? Does someone have the Davy seed? The Davy, dude, we've actually had multiple fast unit spawn fossil seeds. This is like at least the third one. There might have been 4. There might have been even more than that. Davies was a long time ago. Haymates was a long time ago. And then obviously there's this one, the Brent one. Sizzler, yeah, Sizzler had fast unit spawn with bone, but skipped it.
S4 donated $3 Australian. This is crazy. No one believed sub 10 is possible, but you always have. And your student get a sub 10 world record. Feels strong, man.
There's still time to be saved. The fortress was obviously pretty fast, but it can be faster. There's been 30-second. There's been sub 1 fortresses. There's been 30-second fortresses. When was the exit? $7:44.
I'm not looking at chat.
It's like a minute and a half. A minute and 40 seconds, right? Wait, minute 34 or whatever, which is pretty long. Even just a blaze bedded spawner can be faster than that with 6 for 6. It's really not that difficult to sub 1 a fortress, really. Like a double spawner or a blaze bed single spawner with good spawns. You only need like 6 to 8. You'd think 9, but it's too difficult. It's really hard to spawn in water. Even when you start to see it, it's really hard to the portal room. Ending up in these 4 ways is really easy though, because obviously there's a lot of room for it. These 4 ways. Yeah, there still hasn't been a looting world record yet, but honestly you don't even need it. FSG has looting swords with slower fortress splits than some RSG fortresses. Obviously looting's pretty fast, but it's not absolutely necessary yet. Spawn was much more likely, yeah. It's like a 25% chance or like 30% chance or something. I don't have the biome numbers. Biomes in the Nether aren't perfectly uniformly distributed. Nether Waste is the most common biome. Warped Forest is the least common, and Soul Sand Valley is somewhere in between. But if you get Soul Sand Valley or Warped Forest Fortress, you can just drop the render distance and do spawnerless. Yeah, it works pretty well in Lava Lakes. Or Lava Sea Fortresses as they're called. But as soon as you have some terrain somewhere, they're just gonna spawn there like crazy. So the overworld was pretty slow. Didn't spawn inside the village. What was the actual village entry time? Like 16 seconds or something? So there's 16 seconds to be saved there just on having a better spawn. Iron Golem proximity is okay, but then there's 9 seconds lost to the iron falling down. Waste a few seconds on, so what, 143? Yeah, waste a few seconds on getting carpet that doesn't end up being used. Gravel proximity isn't epic. It's kind of far. Could be better. There could be a river between the village and the lava pool. So there's another like 10 seconds or so there. So the overworld could be, you know, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds faster. This is just on like future runs or just an analysis of this run. spawned pretty close to the bastion. I mean, I think this is probably as good as you can really expect. Spawning inside bastions is pretty unlikely.
That saves so much fucking time.
You can spawn at the bottom of a normal floor housing, which I've had before. I've left a housing at 407 before. So he's actually leaving a bastion pretty late. It was a sub 8 blind, right? Or sub 8 divine, which is honestly late. $8.06. It's not even sub 8. Davey has had 4 sub 8 blinds. Some of them, I think, Rainix, Sizzler, and Sempers had sub 7 blinds. So this is like or even more than that, slower leaving the nether than some other runs that have happened. It's just they haven't had divine. Actually, one of them had divine but wasn't used. Sizzler had divine but didn't use it. It didn't end up being good divine anyway, but Sizzler could have had like a sub 9 if he used divine, and it ended up the same kind of situation as Brent, which is pretty funny. Yeah, even just having like Sizzler's world record blind, where you just, or like Gavin blind, how you blind travel and you're above the stronghold and then just swim down to the portal room, because you don't need to end up in the stronghold, you just need to be very close to it. Sizzler's best blind had divine, but he skipped it because he doesn't use it, which is obviously a fatal error, but a lot of people have ended up in the stronghold or even close to it. He just is slow to things, Wipeout. Like there's like what, 3 sub 15s that end up in the stronghold? I think, because there's no, maybe not 3, but I know there's a UK guy who's got one. There's Feinberg who's got one. There's like sub 16s that have them. Fulham had one.